Hell or High Rollers is an adventure set in D&D Hell, so will almost certainly contain adult content. Enjoy.
Greetings and welcome to an episode of Hell or High Rollers! Yeah! I am Greg Tannehill, your GM for this, not your regular GM, Dave Hearn, and this session will be set in the same universe, but following some different characters on a different adventure. And so, we're going to find out how that goes. Well, we also have a special guest with us today. We'll get to that. We'll go around the table and start over here.
I'll start over here. Hello, I'm Henry Shields, and today I'll be playing a different character. You're going to meet him later, and I'm very excited to be here.
Hello, my name is Ellie Morris. I normally play Ghoul, but today I will also be playing a different character.
Hello, my name is Chris Leask, and I'm very excited for our special guest, who is...
Hi, I'm Erika Ishii, and I'm so excited to be here!
Yeah!
Oh my goodness.
So excited to have you here. My God.
Excited.
All right, and with that, let's get started with part 1 of The Devil's Playthings. In the fiery wasteland of Avernus, amidst the ruins of a long-forgotten outpost, a horned devil with huge wings, a lashing tail, and sweeping horns lands on the scorched ground with a resounding thud. He stands as tall as an ogre and is sheathed in scales as tough as iron. 4 Lemures, their forms twisted and grotesque, shamble forth at the devil's beckoning. A Lemure is a wretched and pitiable creature, a sad reflection of its former self. These souls have been stripped of their humanity, reduced to mindless, gelatinous masses of tormented flesh. These 4 souls were won by the Horned Devil many years ago, and now they have been drawn to him by his silent command and call. The devil's eyes gleam with anticipation as it gestures to the Lemures. He raises his hands, wreathing them in a faint, pulsating light. Their forms begin to quiver and shift. Their oozing, distorted shapes slowly stabilize. Gradually, limbs form and facial features solidify. And you 4 stand before this devil in your original mortal forms. You know this devil as Malryx, and you know that he owns your soul due to some incident long ago, which gives him immense power over you.
I have chosen you, worms, to carry out a task for me. There is an isle on the river Styx that was brought to this plane ages ago by powerful magics. It is a piece of the Shadowfell, and there are defenses and wards there that are specifically designed to keep infernal beings such as myself away. Its existence on this plane is an insult, and what's more is that it holds something that belongs to me.
His tail slams down in anger, leaving a large crack on the ground.
Oh, God.
I command you to find the Shadow Isle on the river Styx. Enter the fort and find a tome or a chest that bears my mark. Do not tamper with it. You will then bring it to me. I don't care how you choose to go about this task. Succeed, and I may release one or more of your souls from my possession. Fail, and I may destroy you.
Oh.
There is a flash of fire, and he is holding 4 large sacks in one hand, and he throws them at your feet. In these sacks are your belongings.
Oh, my things are back. Oh, goody. And this very tall, extremely thin man with long white hair slicked back over his head pulls out a very ornate red and black robe from his sack and pulls it on. His skin is almost white, sort of luminous almost. And this is Draugul von Draco, who is Draugul.
Okay, nice.
And looking at him, you'd think, that's the most vampire I've ever seen. He looks like a guy who's so much a vampire that he's like cosplaying as a vampire. And there's no way he's a real vampire.
The idea of a vampire.
Yeah, the very core of vampire. You think that guy's on his way to a convention. And he pulls on his robe and says, so the revolving door of life and undeath, it turns once more. And Draugul is alive again.
I walk over to the sack as well. Oh, God, I have missed my garbs. And what you see here is a small 3-foot 5 inches proud gnome. He has a round, plump face with rosy red cheeks. He looks like he's basically always walked up steep hills and out of breath and sweaty. And he has like a very undeveloped, patchy beard, if you can call it a beard. And he puts on his robe, which is like a second-hand, hand-me-down green robe with fake gems that have been badly sewn to it. And he picks up his staff, which is moulding, and he turns to the group and he adjusts himself. He's like, that was a horrible experience that we've all just had, wasn't it?
But look, Doe, my spell book!
And another little gnome starts rifling through the bag that has been thrown down before her. She is Belle, a gnome that looks very, very similar to the one that you just met. Maybe even a twin. Definitely a twin. She has unruly tufts of lilac hair that stick out in all directions, framing her face. A pair of thick eyebrows poke out from behind her round spectacles, magnifying her bright, inquisitive eyes, which are also lilac. And she pulls out of her bag some oversized overalls, which are patchwork with different colours and fabrics, pulls them on, and she looks up very happily.
Oh, this is nice to have our things back, isn't it, Doe?
It is indeed, but look, adjust yourself. Come on, you're looking like a bit of a mess.
What, a bit of a mess? We've been in hell for God knows how long. You're a mess as well.
I know, that torturing was a bit too much. It was so much worse than the time Mother put nails in my sandwich.
Oh. No.
Do you remember that?
Jesus.
I have a confession to make. That wasn't Mother, that was me.
Oh, golly.
Oh, cool. My stuff. And a large, almost human-sized hare, like with tawny brown fur, sort of hops up to the rucksack and opens it up and starts pulling things out, sort of burrowing in. All sorts of things come out, like 2 large sticks, a leather vest that's covered in studs, and has a patch on the back that says shaven a haircut, spelled like HARE. And just like a bunch of garbage and, Thumper Macintosh throws the vest on over his shoulders and is like, hey, cool, it still fits. How long have we been here?
Well, it does seem like a while, doesn't it? But why is it just us 4 that you've chosen, Malryx?
The others are of no import.
Oh.
You will succeed where they failed.
We will succeed where they failed.
Malryx seems a lot less scary now, doesn't it?
Shut up. Oh, and you 2 gnomes. I will return to you what I took from you in life, just for this purpose.
And he holds his hand out, and 2 strings of flame whip out and wrap around your bodies. You feel an intense, painful heat.
Ooh, nail sandwich.
And then the pain is gone. And you once again feel a slight connection to the weave, to magic that was robbed from you in life.
Doe, we've got our spells back. We've got our magic back. Do you feel it?
Oh my god, it does feel good. Mage hand! And a hand gives you a little thumbs up, mage hand.
Oh, mage hand!
And I do a thumbs up as well.
The same one, Belle. Really? You learnt the same spell as me.
What?
But you didn't need to do that. The mage hand's my thing.
Well, it's a classic spell, and other people can do the mage hand as well.
Draugul walks over and puts his arms around both of you. Do not worry, my friends. You can both do mage hand. That way you can do mage clapping.
Yay! And we make them clap together.
Do not worry, Malryx. You have chosen a fantastic team. We are sure to succeed.
This may have been a mistake.
And he points over your heads.
The river of blood is that way. Be gone.
And his large leathery wings fan out and beat, and he zooms up into the air really quick and flies off.
Well, if we do this, then we might get returned to our mortal forms.
Yeah, the one or more part kind of was a bit of a sticking point for me. So, all right, let's say we all just band together and do this now, and then we decide later what that might mean.
Yeah,
More could mean 4.
Exactly.
It could be 4.
One or more.
Or more.
But if it does end up just being one, then yes, Thumper we'll decide later.
Yeah.
Well, you know me. I'm in it for the group experience. So let's do it.
Those vampires are known for their orgies. It's creepy.
Come on, I've been 300 years of being tortured. No one has taken me up on my orgy offer. Come on. Long time in hell.
Even in hell, that's so sad. Like, the bar is so low in hell.
He's not an attractive man.
No takers.
He's
Oh my
incredibly
gosh.
thin and pale.
Oh.
How many years have you been here again?
Who knows how many years it has been? It has felt like an eternity. An eternity of exquisite pain.
Now, the way you lingered on the word exquisite.
Yes.
Just,
You and me, we're on the same level, Thumper. Yes.
Man, some crazy times on tour.
We're going to be a great team or band.
And she does like finger thumbs.
Yeah, finger thumbs.
Finger thumbs.
Finger thumbs is a gnome thing. It looks a lot like a finger gun.
Yeah.
But with the
Finger
thumb.
But it's finger thumbs.
That's the spirit, little doodad.
Right, what should we do?
He said that way, yes, and pointed.
He pointed, yes. Okay, well, let's follow his finger point, and I will lead.
Okay.
What am I walking towards? What does it look like?
Well, you begin walking through the plain of Avernus, through and past massive craters from battles long ago. You see fiery meteorites in the distance falling from the sky and crashing to the ground. Every now and then you catch sight of something flying through the air, like imps maybe.
Terrifying.
And, Doe, seeing as you're leading the way, I want you to roll a survival check.
First roll. I'm proud to do it, and it's going to be a good one. I can sense it. Oh, it was 20, not natural.
So, this takes quite a bit of time. A few hours go by as you have to scramble over some horrible sharp rocks. You have to pass by geysers of flame that sprout from the ground. But luckily, you saw those geysers coming in the distance, and you managed to circumvent them.
Guys, there's some geysers of flames. Just be careful, yeah?
Guys,
I like flaming guys. Awesome. That's so metal. Yeah. And as we go, I have like nervous kid energy, and I'm like like spinning the clubs in my hands, like the way that you spin a drumstick, and just like going like on the rocks as we're going.
You're wearing like a vest.
Yeah.
I'm imagining Peter Rabbit in my head.
Way more.
But he's got like spikes on.
Yeah. It's
Rock and roll Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit in his like teenage rebellious wolf. Yeah, great.
Mom, you're not the boss of me, Mom. I'm going to go to old man McGregor's and get myself some carrots.
And Peter Rabbit told the old farmer to go fuck himself.
Amazing. So yes, you passed on through. Yeah, you play the rocks in time for the geysers of flame, kind of like a fucking great rock concert.
Yeah,
kind of timing well, and the guys on flame as well. Every now and then, just like running by. And you press on, and you this first part of your journey goes on without too much incident.
Oh, wow.
And eventually, on the horizon, what comes into view is the River of Blood. You see the churning waters of the large river Styx, made up of demon and devil blood. And you also see, on the banks, the small infernal dock made of dark wood and jagged stones, but it is not empty. You see in the distance what looks like a keelboat and some figures moving around the dock. Not too many.
Can we tell who the figures are?
Roll a perception check for me.
15.
15. Yeah, so you see probably about 10 or so, 8 to 10 figures moving, all humanoid, not in any kind of rush. This seems like the crew of this keelboat. And you definitely see what looks like a tiefling wearing a top hat who seems to be giving the orders.
Okay, well, we are on a mission from the devil, so if we just go up and explain that, we need free passage, yes?
Yeah, I think that makes total sense. What do you think, Belle?
Yeah, I vote yes.
Of the four of us, who is the most charismatic, do we think? Probably you, I think, Thumper.
I mean, I've talked my way backstage in a lot of places. And I'll be like, hey, they're with me. Cool.
Yeah. VIPs.
Yes, let's get in line and try and blag our way in.
Great. So you just start approaching.
We're
we're
gonna
gonna
just
just walk up.
awkwardly shuffle up to them.
Yeah, trying to be cool, and I'm kind of like leaning up against Belle, trying to be like kind of cool and leany. Do you know what I mean? That's cool, isn't it? If you lean.
Yeah. Belle's like looking just really far over her shoulder, like trying to be really aloof.
That's the spirit. Okay.
And Draugul just saunters up and says, "Oh yes," and then Asmodeus said, "Oh, you're my best friend, buddy. Oh hey, how's it going?"
Do you know what? Fuck it. Because of this, I want you to roll a group charisma check. Just to see how cool you come across.
Okay. Well, also, I would like to say, all right, everyone, you just have to act like you're so cool, like you're so over it, and then these people are so lucky to be talking to you, to let you into their party. And you know what really sells it is finding that little place inside yourself where you are that cool. Okay. Yeah, and everybody gets 5 extra hit points.
Ooh, 5 extra hit points. Is that like forever?
Temporary.
Nice.
So they're until
Until
you
you
lose.
lose it.
Okay, great.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh hey, nice boat, man, or whatever. I'm so over it.
All right, let's get this group.
I do finger thumbs. I do not have thumbs.
That's true.
No opposable thumbs or on a
just a
rabbit.
normal
No.
Yeah, it's just a point.
Yeah, you're doing really well.
Yeah. All right.
All right, let's get this group charisma check.
Oh, yeah.
I got a 12.
11.
19.
19, nice.
16.
Great. Okay, cool.
Pretty good.
That's pretty. You guys, you're coming across pretty cool.
Wow.
And the tiefling with the top hat, he's the first one who sees you approaching. He's like standing off the keelboat on the dock. And he puts his hand on the hilt of his blade, but very quickly relaxes as you guys are coming across pretty cool. But also, as you approach, a thing you notice about this guy, he's also got 2 eye patches on.
So he's blind.
But still very much seems to notice.
Oh.
And then he says, "Hello there, right there." Go ahead.
Hi. I don't really want to be here, but if you really want me to come in, then I guess our group can come in. Excuse me.
Just trying to just walk on casually.
Yeah, we all try and walk past. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Sweet boat, bro. Listen, what are the coffin facilities like? Because on running water, I will need to be in coffin.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, for roleplay purposes, if a vampire's going on a boat, he will have to be in a coffin.
You have to have dirt.
Yeah, I need to have dirt in a coffin, yeah.
I have a little bag of sand. Is that going to work?
Bag of sand, no. I need the dirt in the coffin.
Hang on. So you're literally not going to be able to do anything while on the boat?
Yeah, nothing.
Wait, can it be,
I've prepped a fair amount of stuff to happen on the boats.
can it be an open casket?
It can be an open casket. He's a vampire. If you put him on a boat, he's got to be in a coffin full of dirt.
Okay, fuck it, we'll go with it. All right.
Okay. There was a rider in the contract that our friend, my man here needs to have a coffin with dirt in it.
This tiefling. Fuck, I'm not going to make you roll for this. Fuck it.
The whole one shot spent on a boat trying to get a coffee. It's not a fun game.
Some of the crew look towards the tiefling and he goes, "Yeah, right. I guess one of those large lockers will do. Go get that ready." And Goliath and a half orc run down the deck, and you start prepping a coffin.
So you just, while we're on the boat, you're standing off the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm standing on the shore watching, just, tapping his fingers together, going, "Oh, I hope they have good coffins." Very excited to get into my new coffin.
And after some time, they bring up this kind of it's kind of a big kind of crate thing, but the top kind of can open and close on a hinge.
It'll do.
Nice.
Fill it with dirt.
Fill it with dirt.
Are we standing on the shore?
There's some scorched earth.
Can we start just scooping in some
Yeah,
dirt?
sure.
Great.
Yeah.
Good, though, and Belle, if you would get to work, please. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, start burrowing.
Perfect. Oh yeah, with that happens within 15 seconds.
And then Draugul climbs into his coffin with dirt and lies back and says, "Oh, lovely, nice and warm. Thank you, my friend. Carry me on board."
All right. We're going to
5-inch nose.
dripping with sweat at this point, having dug the dirt and
Okay.
You, son, what's your name?
Oh, I'm Captain Barrius.
Barry. May I call you Barry?
Oh, my friends call me Barry, and you guys are pretty cool, so it'll be my honor.
Yeah.
We are very cool.
We're just going to get a piece of the Shadowfell for the devil that controls us and owns our souls?
Belle, should we have said all of that information? We haven't really discussed that yet. Let me handle this. We're trying to find a bit of shadow wrap. What's it called?
Belle.
You know what, Belle? You take back over. Belle, you're doing great.
Thumper, with your passive perception of 18.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
You, at the mention of Shadowfell, Shadow Isle, you do see one figure who kind of stops and looks quickly towards your group. This kind of grizzled-looking human female with kind of like fur and leathers kind of on her, looks down, then carries on again. She definitely took note of that.
I don't so much like see it as like, you know, I like my nose twitches and my ears like sort of perk over to
Shadow Isle, Barrius continues. Oh, we don't know about that. No, we'll probably just be sailing downriver a bit and waiting for our next orders for another delivery of troops or weapons for the war. But I guess you can tag along if you want.
We'll tag along.
All right. And also, you see some Goliaths and half-orcs who have got their shirts off, you know, being all sweaty. They've also got tattoos on their backs of a flaming devil skull with wings sprouted out of it as well. And that's a little Happy Boy reference for you there.
I thought you were just telling us that because you want us to take our tops off.
I'm really pushing for this orgy. Just like, All right, well, we'll set sail soon. Make yourselves at home, I guess.
Which way are you going?
Downriver.
Is that near to where we want to go?
You're not sure. The devil didn't give you any idea where on the river it was.
We need to ask around.
Should have asked more questions to him, really.
Carry me around and I will ask people.
Okay, wait. I have an idea here. I'm going to use my monk strength and punch holes in the for arms and legs.
That's amazing. That's so good. Yeah, can he?
Awesome.
Can
Yeah, no, fuck it. That happens. Yeah.
Great. So Draugul puts his arms and his legs out of the box and sort of walks around with everyone.
Does the soil just keep kind of pouring out awkwardly?
Do you know what? I'm going to do a new rule now. Like, as this game continues, when you're on the boat, there's chances for the dirt to pour out and you become weaker. So
I've got to be on dirt all the time. He's leaving a trail of dirt everywhere.
Yeah. But right now, it's staying in. Right now.
Yeah, he hasn't got a face hole either, so he's just a big box with arms and legs. Bumping into things. Going, anyone know the way to the Shadow Isle?
Great.
We are on an important mission. Can we approach someone?
Yeah.
You see the captain, you see the Goliaths, you see a few humanoids. You also see the clue you got earlier.
So this lady over here was mad dogging us a little bit. So I feel like she might have the inside scoop on where the Shadowfell piece is. Here.
Okay. From inside the box, you hear, okay, don't worry, I will speak to them. And he waddles over. Excuse me! Hello! Where is Shadow Isle?
So you do that, yeah. You head towards. I'll say you go in the right direction. The sign will be. Oh no, you just punched a face hole.
Oh, you want to punch the face hole?
You're just shouting anyway.
Poke my head through, waddle over to... What was the creature? What was
It was this human female, kind of like with brown, dirty, grizzled hair, leathers and furs and stuff. She's quite buff.
Great, yeah. I waddle over to her and say, do you know the way to Shadow Isle?
She starts a bit, turns, and I'm going to get you to roll a persuasion check with disadvantage because
I'm a giant box.
Mainly because you shouted it.
Yeah.
And she was fairly cagey about it earlier.
Well, that's 4.
4.
Oh no.
I don't know anything about that, what you're talking about. Get away from me, Boxman.
As she's distracted, can I do detect thoughts?
Yes. Okay, yes. So the surface thoughts you get is fear. There's a sudden sense of loss. And you hear in a mind like this shattering sound, this kind of eerie.
Oh. Gosh.
And then some screams.
Okay, but no directions? No directions in there.
You'd have to delve deeper, wouldn't you?
Sorry, no, I was just thinking because it gets harder and then I might give away the fact
Yeah.
that I'm in her mind. Oh, it's risky. Yeah, do it. I'm hiding behind Belle as I...
Oh God, what have I done?
Okay, she rolls an 11 on the wisdom save. So it succeeds.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Ooh,
Right.
okay.
So the more detailed thoughts you get, and you see her vision as if she's on a ship pulling up to this very ominous looking isle covered in a dark mist. It is upriver from where you currently are and down an eddy off the main stretch of the river Styx.
Because we're twins, can I kind of see this as well? I feel like we have twin perception.
funny.
So
Okay, all right.
I like it.
All right, that's
nice.
So Belle starts nudging Doe and saying, "Oh, she's been there before."
Oh, she has been there before. Well done for knowing me so well, twin. We need to go upriver, though, and this is going downriver. And I'm, like, knocking on the coffin.
Draugul's still shouting at her. You're moving way to Shadow Isle!
Get away. Doing the same
Stop
voice as
looking
you.
at the box like it's weird. The box is not weird, okay?
Draugul, just come this way.
I waddle
and I'm
over.
like leading you by the corner of your box.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So I think we need to go upstream, not downstream. So maybe we should hijack the boat. Let's go hot.
Oh, are we going the wrong way?
I think we're going the wrong way. Yeah.
You haven't set off quite yet, but they're preparing to
They're
set off.
ready to go off. Yeah.
Okay.
This lady's been there before?
Yeah.
Why is she being sus about it?
I don't know. Maybe we couldn't tell that much, but it seemed ominous.
I think maybe something really bad happened. Maybe she lost someone. She was full of anger and sadness. So maybe she lost someone.
I thought she was a very rude woman.
So maybe we could talk to her and get her to persuade. We could persuade her to persuade the captain to
Yeah,
take
if she
us. Maybe.
lost someone, maybe we can find someone.
So she's headed through like the back of the door of the back of the boat at the stern.
Oh, I just like knock on the door.
Come in.
Oh my god, that's so silly.
She opens the door and says, "What do you want now?"
Well, seeing as how we need to get upriver to the Shadowfell piece, it seems you might have some familiarity with it despite your protestations.
We know you've been there before.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I have, but why would you want to go?
Well, you see, our souls are controlled by a devil, and he sent us on a mission to get the piece of Shadowfell for him.
Oh, wow, that's a lot to take on.
Yeah, it was a lot for us too. We just learned about it.
She sighs and she kind of gives in to this barrage straight away.
Yeah.
I would.
Wait. And then I take out like some bongos from my pack and I'm like doing a little like,
Tense.
just some moments of like
Tension.
Some tension. Underscoring the moment.
Yeah. It's a little spoken word bit.
Well, you guys you're pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I've never been approached like this before yet. I would like to go back there too. And you want to take something from there?
Yes.
That'll be some sort of vengeance. I will accompany you.
Vengeance? What happened?
They killed all my friends. I was part of a group of planewalkers, and this is where our journey ended, and I've been stuck on Avernus ever since, trying to avoid death and getting work where I can. I once worked on a warship, and it's all been going very downhill since then, since we allowed the mushroom and 3 idiots onto the boat.
What did those idiots do?
They fought very strangely, and we thought they were part of the crew, and then they just left us.
Right, so you can persuade the captain with the 2 eye patches to take us upstream?
Well, I don't know if I could, but you would have to do so.
All right, make the players do their thing.
But I will help however I can.
All right. What was your
Bodil.
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 It's the idea that we need to get the people off the ship and we sail it ourselves?
Well, I'm not very attached to these people. I don't really care if you hijack this ship, convince them, whatever you want to do.
What if we say a special VIP is coming on and they just need to clear it for a second while the VIP comes on and they can get on the boat? And when they get off, we quickly sail the boat off.
Let's go talk to the captain.
Yeah.
All right, so you approach the captain who's...
We're going to do our cool act again. So we're just like...
Okay, cool, yeah. You.
Barry, my man. And everybody, we all like, I shape everybody into like poses. We all like, somebody's like squatting. Somebody's got their, somebody's staring off into the distance with their arms crossed. And someone's leaning up against the box.
Real album cover stuff.
Yeah,
Great. Hello there, right there. Oh, wow, you guys are so fucking cool. I gotta say that. Oh, what was that? We're nearly ready to set sail.
Barry, my man. It seems like we need this place cleared for the VIPs coming in later.
He's very, very important. He should really be a VVIP.
Oh, right. Oh, who's that? What is it, commander? What is it? Who is it? Who's coming?
It's Sting.
Oh, God. All right. Cool. Roll a persuasion. Roll a persuasion check.
Natural 20!
At the name Sting, like the entire crew stops and looks at each other, like nervous and excited. And Barry goes, "Sting? The Bone Devil Sting?
Yeah.
Oh my God! He's scary, but he is talented. Oh, well, right. He wants us off the ship.
Yeah, he needs to do his preparations alone.
Oh, right. Okay. Everyone, get ready for Sting!" And everyone just excitedly starts talking to each other, getting off the boat.
Yeah. You want to get as far away as you can because he doesn't like when people stand next to him.
Oh, all right. All right.
It was a slow burner. It was a slow burner. Stand so close to him.
And with that, they all kind of move quite far off. They turn around after a good 100 feet or so away and just look at the boat and look around nervously expecting oh, when's he going to come? Oh, we got a Sting, right? Oh, he's quite the devil.
And we set
And now
sail.
you guys are alone on the boat.
Yes, we did it! Yeah!
So has the captain got off as well?
The captain's got off. Everyone's got off.
Okay, so it's just
a crew of 5.
Looking around the corner to see if they're right.
Yeah. It's a crew of 5, but still just about enough to sail this keelboat. No roll required. I'm just going to say you set off, I assume.
Nice.
And in the distance, you just, as you're kind of pulling away and turning upriver, the jittery excitement just stops as they all just kind of look on a bit dumbfounded. But you sail off as they kind of shout, and then hit one person who's like, "What's so Sting's not coming?" And so you're now heading upriver on your keelboat. The Splinter, which is what it's called. I failed to say earlier.
Oh. Ironic, I have many of those.
So, this band is now sailing up the River Styx. And every now and then you see a sinister shape move through the water. Or you might even hear a woo! Weird shit on the River Styx.
Yeah.
Man, there's music all around us.
Anything you'd like to do on this keelboat? Bodil's there, kind of helping you steer.
Bodil, how long is the journey?
Maybe a day or two?
That's nice. Being trapped in eternal damnation for so long, being out here is actually quite lovely.
It is nice not to be tortured so much.
I'm looking forward to leaving this plane somehow.
What did you do before? Are you from the same country as Draugul?
Draugul. I like how you elongate my name.
Draugul, where are you from?
General Eastern...
She's from Transylvania.
General
East.
Eastern...
General Eastania.
Eastania. I am from Middle East Asia.
You're from Middle East Asia?
East Asia? No, East Asia.
I'm from Eastania. Where are you from?
The Midlands of that area.
What did you do to end up in hell?
We heard of the Shadow Island, containing mysterious artifacts, and ambitiously we thought we'd go claim some. But we did not get far.
Whoops.
Yes.
We've really got to succeed this time because we have to get back to our lives.
Yeah.
See, we are all beholden to a devil. We all sold our souls in various different pacts with this devil.
And he promised that if we do this for him, that we could be mortal again.
Well, one or more.
One or more.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, I'm choosing to ignore that wording.
Little dudes, what did you sell your souls for?
Do you want to tell it or shall I?
You start and I'll finish.
As you can see, we are twins, me and Doe. Doe and Belle, double they used to call us,
Yeah, that was our
hence
names.
our nicknames. And I'm a wizard, and well, Doe was born with magic. He's a sorcerer.
I'm a sorcerer. I basically inherited the bloodline of my parents, so I inherited naturally. I was just born this way.
Yes, all right, we get it.
Fine.
And so, both of us, I guess we were getting a bit jealous of the other. So, one night, we both made a deal with the devil.
With Malryx, that is Malryx.
To take away the other's powers.
But the following day, we were in a cart with all our families, our mum, dad, Tansy, Reed, Tumble, Nettle, Beryl, and there was just a bit of an accident on our cart, and the cart slipped off the cliff edge, and we didn't have any of our powers, so...
we were tumbling and falling through the air, and both of us at the same time tried to cast Featherfall, but just then we realized that our magical powers had been taken away.
Yes, and we killed our family and ourselves.
Well,
we don't know that, actually.
We don't know they're dead.
No.
So maybe if we get returned to the mortal realm, there'll be some of them still alive.
Yeah, maybe.
We're hoping.
The end. Take a bow.
A tale of such beautiful, tragic irony. I am so sorry that happened to you.
Well, you have something in common with me.
Oh, you killed your entire family as well. High five!
I think
Don't
so.
high
I
five
wasn't completely in my right mind, but I'm pretty sure it was me.
Ooh.
What did you do, Thumper?
Oh, well, I sold my soul to be the best drummer in the world, and it was awesome. But also, I was the best drummer in the world, so it's not like, that exciting as I thought it would be. But that's okay, because I was torn with my band, shaving a haircut, and we just sold out, packed arenas, and we made such incredible tunes and beats. I had the sickest drum solo. It lasted for 25 minutes, and I'm a rabbit, and so my heart just gave on out at me. Which was, going out at the top, that's, the way to do it. But that being said, I really miss my band, there was Cotton and, Mopsy and Flopsy, So, I just kind of want to get the band back together just one more time for a comeback tour and maybe another album. And a couple, merch is a big thing now in marketplaces. So,
It is a noble dream, Thumper, to get that merchandising money.
Yeah. How about you?
Mine is a tale of pain and tragedy, but I will not bring down the mood, no. Let's have fun. Thumper, play some bongos and we will have a dance.
So you play bongos, and you pass by some time as you're sailing forward. A good amount of time goes by, you play some songs, you pass the time however you wish.
Belle gets out her pen and just draws different outfits on the box. So
Amazing.
That's so good.
That's great. What is the current image?
I think
outfit?
it's a big princess dress. Really fancy. With lots of
Great. And
pearls.
Draugul, underscored by bongo music, just sort of does courtly dancing from
I'll ask this.
14th century court dances.
Have you let Draugul know what he's wearing? Or
He can't see the
He can't
box.
see it. And he can't look in the mirror because he...
Can't look
He'll never know. I just said it was a really nice vampire cloak.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, looking fancy.
Right. So as this is going on, you hear the sound of screeching and kind of bursts of flame. And you look up and you see, just in the distance, quite far above you, 4 or 5 winged entities in a tangle, in a mess. It seems like there's some sort of airborne battle happening above you. 2 bone devils flying about with their tight skin around their very skeletal bodies, insect-like wings rapidly beating. They're flying around and fighting with these 3 vulture humanoid creatures. Very violently, they're rending each other's flesh. It's the most vicious battle you've seen. One figure suddenly takes a heavy blow from some sort of spear, and one of the wings goes limp, and it starts circling down and down and down, and suddenly it's getting closer and closer and closer, and BAM! Thud onto the deck of the killboat. It gets back to its feet, and you see a Vrock, this demon with large beak, these large claws covered in its demonic blood, sees what he's surrounded by, and he's in a rage.
Don't mind us. You keep doing what you're doing. Get back up
Oh, man.
It attacks.
Oh my god.
Roll initiative.
Can the thud be the last beat of the drum solo? The thud.
That's great. Do it.
If the whole drum kit is out and he falls onto the cymbal.
Yeah, great.
Perfect.
Okay, I got a 6.
It's a 20. Not 20, but it's a 26.
26 for Thumper. Nice.
22 from Draugul.
22.
9 from Doe.
So yes, this demonic creature in complete rage mode is on the deck of your ship. Oh, I forgot to roll initiative for Bodil.
Oh, yeah.
Natural 1.
Yeah.
Who's going last?
Buddy!
Okay. So you're fighting this demon, this Vrock, this vulture creature with a broken wing, and it's here to kill. It likes chaos. Top of the round, though, very, very fast, Thumper.
Hey, man. I like twirl the drumsticks in the air and I go into a sick solo. And the sticks, they go so fast, they weave this pattern in the air with the after images of their movement. And I use a hypnotic pattern.
Fantastic.
So, it makes it a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom save.
12. Gotta make it 12.
12. Oh, unfortunately, that's a natural 17. And I'll also say this is where you realize the Vrock has advantage on saving throws against spells. That's and I will tell the audience that these characters are level 7, so things are harder than usual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After I realized that this display of musical prowess has failed to calm the beast, I'm like, hey, little dude. Yep, you got this. And I finger point, I finger thumb at you. And you've got Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
So you can add a 1d8 to an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw.
wow.
But let me know what you decide to use it on, because I've got little extra goodies for you, too.
Oh, my God.
And because we're twins, we both get that.
I don't think so.
It's 20.
You got to use my spell. Damn it.
Yes. So yes, your inspirational finger guns happen.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have Draugul.
Draugul says, glorious battle. And he charges in box form. And box charge and just run directly at the rock. Can I get to it?
Yeah. I'll say even though you're half movement because you're in the box, you can still run right up to it. However, I did say this earlier, so I've got to stay true to it. To see how much dirt stays in your box. Just roll a d20. If you get 5 or lower, some falls out.
That's a 3.
Okay, some falls out. I'm going to keep track of that. Just got a dirt note.
Okay.
Cool.
But I stay on my feet, right, and I'm good. Draugul just tenses his vampiric body, and you see all the veins poking out on his very thin arms, and he just punches the crap out of this rock.
Okay.
And it's just a huge vampire punch.
He's a boxer.
Very good.
Inspiration.
Very good. This is not the happy boys. This is not the happy boys.
So he does an attack of 17
17 hits.
for 8 damage. He also gets an extra attack. He has 2 basic attacks. That's a 19.
That's a hit.
That's another 5 damage.
5.
Then he uses his key point, because he's statted as a monk, to do another 2 attacks with Flurry of Blows.
Fantastic.
That's 22.
Hit.
That's another 5. 14.
14 misses.
And final attack misses.
So awesome. So yes, this vampire in a box just rushes forward, spilling some dirt, and just kind of manically tilting from side to side with his fists.
Yeah, pummeling him like a boxer.
This rock demon, his attention was on Thumper, so now it's just his attention turns to you as his arse is just pummeled, and he realizes that he's flanked on many sides. Next up is the Vrock. Okay. It beats out its wings as large as it can, and then it winces as one of them kind of cracks as it's still wounded because it can't fly. But as it draws them out, a load of musty spores just surround the ship in this horrible stench. And I need Draugul and Thumper. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, I've definitely failed that.
14.
14. Oh, you just make it. You just resist. You manage to, I don't know, use your ears to fan it out of your nostrils. I don't know. And
6.
6. Unfortunately, Draugul, the poison kind of gets into your box, and it's just surrounded. You would have been fine, but it just gets caught up around your face inside the box. The ventilation's not too great.
No, it's not.
And you take, only 1 damage on the die.
Oh, wow.
1 poison damage. However, at the start of each of your turns, you take a bit more poison damage unless you succeed the saving throw. That is all the Vrock does on his turn. So next up, it is Doe.
So, seeing this, I'm going to magic missile the other wing, the good wing.
Very good.
So that just automatically hits.
It does.
I'm brilliant. And so that is
3d4 plus 3.
So yeah, great. 3, 4, 4.
Nice.
And what it looks like is, as I hit down my staff, like 3 splinters come off my mouldy, horrible, old second-hand staff, and just like fires past a vampire in a coffin, goes past and just whacks the left side of the wing. One magic splinters.
It does that, and the other wing winces and crumbles a bit. And I'm going to rule that it can't do spores again. Fuck it.
Yeah! You're welcome, everyone. And that's something I was just born with. Belle, that was something I was just born with. I didn't have to read in a book.
And that brings us to Belle's turn.
I'm just going to cast my cantrip Gust. So I'm going to try and make the poison spore just disappear from the air, if I can do that.
Okay,
if it's still hanging in the air.
Do you know, if I'll rule that if you do it into his box, maybe it'll give him advantage on the saving throw.
Gonna blow into the box.
Okay, yeah, I'll just blow a gust of wind into the box.
Yeah, let's try and blow the spores out. Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, I do that.
You have to roll to resist to see if you get pushed over, is that right?
Oh, yeah.
No.
What is it?
Wait.
Strength saving throw, I believe.
Yeah, just strength
DC
save.
15. Got 2, so no, I failed that. So
Okay, you fall prone.
I fall on my back, and I'm like a tortoise on its back. I'm just stuck, going, oh no, oh no.
He's like so spindly and thin.
Yeah.
That he just gets blown away.
Can't
He's
do
like
anything
a
now.
splinter.
However, you have advantage on your next saving throw to resist the poison.
Great. Also, quick question: are we in sunlight?
No.
Okay, good.
There's no natural
Problem for me.
sunlight down here.
Great.
This character's becoming a nightmare.
Big checklist.
Also, I am going to have to drink someone's blood soon.
Fantastic. It is now Bodil's turn. All right, and Bodil grabs a big maul that she has, and she's like, all right, here we go. Time to get hairy. And you see her muscles just kind of pulse and get bigger, and all these hairs grow out of her, and 2 big tusks come out of her face and snout, as you realize she's a werewolf. Yeah.
That's cool.
She's now in this werewolf form. She just screeches and charges in with her tusks, and it kind of jams into the side of this rock, and she wrenches her tusks out, and a load more demonic blood and a rib just fly out. As it takes some damage, Brock's going to make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. It is not prone. Oh shit! So yes, it kind of like its tusks get caught in a rib. She then drags it to the floor, and it's now on its back, kind of thrashing. Its wings kind of in the way. It's all very messy. Thumper.
Okay, so seeing it on the floor, I'm gonna kick him. I'm gonna try and Sparta kick him.
Go for it. And it's prone, so you have advantage.
Yeah, that's a 17.
17 definitely hits.
Yeah, and I would like to use that to shove.
Oh, great. Okay, really trying to like.
Yeah.
Fucking push
so just like a straight check. Do you want to?
Yeah, straight. So you can use your dex for the shove. So it's competing with this Brock, which has a +3, and it gets a 10 total.
That's a 10 on the die and +6 to dex.
Okay. So you shove it like right up to the like now it's like hanging on the edge.
Yeah,
So
just
as you
right
kind of-
up to the edge.
As I imagine like your foot as you're thumping is just kind of it's bouncing
He
a bit.
starts
and you-
vibrating it all the way to the edge.
vibrating, and then at one of the times it vibrates up, you use your other foot to just kick it up, just punt it, and it gets onto the railing. It's now looking pretty precarious.
Ooh.
And now we're on Draugul. Now you're on your back.
I'm on my back. Can I try and flip over onto my front?
Yes, you can.
You flip onto his front like a tortoise.
Okay, yeah. You know, I won't make you roll. I'll just say you can do that. Go for
Like
it.
half my movement. Like
Yeah. But a bit more dirt will come out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I flip onto my front and I'm crawling around like a kind of box spider.
Yeah.
And I crawl towards the rock and I just try and box attack. And then I just charge.
Okay. Roll to hit. Is this a shove or is this to beat the shit out of it?
This is to shove, I guess, if
Okay,
that's what we're
great.
going for.
Yeah, let's see what happens
And
when he falls in.
it's a 15.
15, so competing with the rock. That is a 13, so yeah. So you push it off the side as it's kind of screeching and flailing around, and you hear, and all of you at the same time hear telepathically in your mind just like,
No, I will rend your flesh. No, I will feast upon you and fight the devil.
and then as it falls into the water, you hear a big splash, and the screeching slowly subsides as it slowly sinks to the bottom. Technically rolling a save because it's hit the water, and yes, it loses its mind. And
That's what
So if you hit the blood, then you lose your mind, or do you die?
Maybe you do.
Maybe you do, maybe you don't.
Who knows?
Let's try it. I pushed now.
Yes.
Can I take that? You said there was a rib that flew off.
Yeah.
Can I pick the rib up?
Yeah, sure. You've now got a Vrox demonic rib.
Thanks. I'm going to put that in my pouch.
That could be useful later.
Yeah.
I'm going to run over to Belle, and who I assume was by the coffin.
I think she's kind of clinging. She was clinging on to the back, and then when he flipped over, she's kind of like underneath. You know, when you cling on to like the bottom of a car, she's kind of like. Just like
I'm panicking because I think she's just gone, and I'm like, oh no, Belle, oh God, I've lost her. Oh no,
I'm here.
oh yeah, okay, no worries, fine, thank you. I just walk off very casual. I don't really care.
and I just like run after him and just give him like a cuddle around the back, just like.
I'd never leave you, brother.
Okay, and I just kind of give like a little awkward kind of like my head just like slightly taps
Yeah.
her head, kind of like.
Oh, so sweet. Who wants to give me some of their blood?
Well, actually, I do, because sometimes in the night when we were getting tortured, you would wake up and I think in your sleep you would come and try and suck our blood, which was always quite awkward. So I actually got a vial of Belle's blood here. You can drink some of that. Oh, side note, Belle, I've been taking your blood.
I thought we told each other everything. We're not supposed to have secrets anymore after what happened, remember?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
I got a vial of your blood too!
And Draugul's tying a bib round his box. Thanks to you.
And because this is part of it, both of you, please take off 5 hit points each.
Can I drink the blood? Huh? I have to drink, as a vampire, I have to drink half a gallon of blood a day.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Well,
Bad choice of a character.
Well, you definitely don't have half a gallon right here.
Actually,
it will keep me going.
Belle just looks at the because we haven't really acknowledged that Bodil is now a wereboar. So Belle looks at her and says,
Well, I think it's pretty clear how you killed your family now, right, Doe?
Yeah, nice one, Belle.
Yes, well, I mean, it has its uses, but dead family.
Oh, don't worry, think about something happy. And maybe that will make you change back. I always, look, when I'm trying to be happy, I always think of nice things like the smell of fresh cut grass or the smell of a cow giving birth. Any of those things. Just think of your happiest thought and maybe it'll change back.
Oh, smell of dinner with the family.
Well, okay, what are you looking forward to were you to reshuffle into that mortal coil?
Just maybe start a new family.
So why have made us so like uncomfortable in this form?
Doe's slightly sick in his mouth. This is awful.
Yeah, but right now I'll be happy to get revenge on that idol.
And she transforms back into her.
Thank God. I will.
Oh, sorry. Yes, that's unpleasant. Oh, I'm more hairy now. Okay, I'll go shave. And she goes below deck to shave. So, your voyage continues. I'd say enough time has gone by for a short rest.
Okay,
if you wish to take it.
yeah, maybe in the rest, Thumper's been teaching Belle how to drum with the rib that she picked up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just start off slow. Maybe just one rib.
cool.
Yeah, just one.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
One. And then you just add.
Oh, this is fun.
Also, I have given a little triangle to Dave.
I
like,
have no talent whatsoever, and I just keep missing it. Hit myself in the eye.
Draugul's up on deck because he can't go below deck without someone inviting him.
There we go.
Can't go anywhere without being invited in. Just another limitation. Just riddled with problems, this guy.
So rewinding a time a little bit, everyone just kind of like talking, just bonding, walks down through the door, and then you're just happily shuffling behind. Like, oh,
He just bounces off a kind of invisible barrier out next to the door and goes, guys, okay, I will be waiting up here for you. It's okay. So he's stood on the prow of the boat, just looking out.
yeah, you and Bodil are up there looking after the ship. And I'm just kind of, the three who are down below deck, roll investigation or perception check.
22.
22 is enough from one of you, so that's great. You see a box that's kind of slightly ajar, and there's a little glint from there. There's a sphere with twinkling light inside, and you're able to grab it if you...
Shinies.
Shinies! And you grab the shiny
Belle grabs
sphere,
it.
and this is a drift globe.
Cool.
It's a magical item which can follow you and keep things lit, and it also has the daylight spell in it if you can use once a day if you so wish.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so for the next bit of your journey, I'm going to need one more roll from someone. A D8.
I'll do it. 7.
7. Okay, right. So during your drum lesson, the thud, the beats and everything, then suddenly there's another. You're like, oh shit, was that me? As you bring the bone down.
Yeah.
This demon bone is doing something badass. The whole boat lurches to the side.
Nice.
Whoa, I'm really talented.
Yeah.
And another one. A bigger lurch, like things inside the ship.
Already making waves.
And again, and a crack. And this one makes you hit your triangle right. Hooray! But then a crack and suddenly a spray of water hits you in the face as blood water coming in.
Oh my God.
As something is smashing into your ship.
Everyone's a critic.
I throw down the triangle thinking of like, oh my God, it's too much. I knew I shouldn't have done this. I knew it.
But above deck, what you see, you shuffle over to the edge and you see these large dark shapes kind of cresting the water, swimming off and then swimming very rapidly back towards the boat. A pod of plesiosaurs attacking the boat.
Oh God.
Smashing it over and over again. In your happy boy lore,
leave us
there are
alone.
dinosaurs in the river of blood.
That's true. There's a plesiosaur in there.
Can I do, as the water's pouring in, can I cast Shape Water?
What
So
are you going
as
to do
it's
with it?
coming in, I'm going to shape the water to make it into a big square and try and like just block the water from going any further.
Okay, do you know what? This is going to be you using your magical power to try and control this. So just roll and add your charisma bonus.
Ooh, 13.
Yeah, I'll say, you managed to slow it down. There are still bits kind of like squirting out the side of this cube of water. I tell you what, it does stop you having to make a saving throw against the river Styx effect on you.
Go up to the top, maybe.
All right, little dudes, and I take one under each arm, and I sprint up. I have a 50-foot run.
Bastards. It means, okay, so that's fast enough that when your spell stops the blockage, you move fast enough away to no one get hit by the water as you get out. Damn it, I wanted to make one of you feeble-minded. Damn it. Okay, never mind.
I already am.
So we were below deck, and then we're running up to the top deck.
Yes,
Okay.
you get back up to the top deck.
Okay.
Welcome back, my friends.
So yes,
We gotta go now.
Okay. I hope this box floats.
another heavy thud and crack as the boat takes a lot more damage.
Oh gosh, we gotta get off the ship.
Is there anything you guys want to do?
Oh god.
I think we should use me as a Draugul raft.
Yeah. Get him overboard.
Draugul just waddles over to the edge and goes, "Everybody, hop on board!"
I hop in and I use the carpentry. I pull out carpentry tools out of my vest, and I'm sort of shoring up, caulking the places where his arms and legs.
Yeah. I retract my tortoise arms and legs into the box. You quickly block the holes.
Nice.
All right, this is okay. Because what you're attempting to do is use a box to carry 5 people.
Oh,
we
we forgot the ball.
First of all, I want to see the speed whittling. I want a intelligence or dexterity. Oh, you're going to choose dexterity. Dex, yeah, let's go dex. You rapidly.
All right, that is another 21.
Another 21. Okay, you managed to shove on a few extra panels, and there's some barrels nearby, able to give you some more. What's the word?
So
ballast.
Yeah, strap them around.
Yeah,
and then,
Draugul's on the side, getting ready to jump. He's very excited.
So, okay, I'm going to make it a smaller chance for this fucking up then, because you did so well on that roll. You all mount this makeshift vessel.
Yes.
And you leap off the side of the boat just as another crack happens and it starts to split across the deck. It splashes into the water. There's a spray of demon blood and devil blood, but those extra barrels and the extra wood manage to keep you afloat. Then you get slightly knocked by a flipper of one of these dinosaurs and you're struggling to keep on. I want a strength saving throw from all of you, please.
Strength.
Yeah, but again, because you did so well with all these checks, it's only a DC of 8.
Presumably, I'm in the box. So
You're in the... Yes, I'm going to say you're in the box. You're fine.
So I've retracted my arms and legs into the box. I'm just looking out through the face hole, looking straight up, going, "Is it working? Did it work?"
Okay, I got
11.
I got a 5.
wait.
But
You have-
I'm going to use
Oh, your bardic inspiration!
So roll a d8.
4. So
That brings it up to enough.
This is still works.
Fantastic.
Okay.
So just as you're just losing your grip, you remember the inspirational drumming lessons you had from your companion. You grab onto the side of this box again. So now you're on this little vessel, this little box, being bashed around by these waves. And I'm just going to roll to see if one of these dinosaurs takes notice of you or they focus on the keelboat. You lucky bastards. No, they all seem focused on the bigger target. You just slowly float away as these dinosaurs tear the ship apart.
Can I take my robe off and put it around my staff so it's like we've got a little sail?
Wonderful, yes.
But I'm very self-conscious now, so I'm like, don't look at me, no one look at me. And I look down at
Draugul's face, looking up at you from below.
He does not care.
Looking good, my man.
No, Draugul, stop it.
As you drift away, you watch the splinter slowly being torn apart by these dinosaurs in the river Styx, and eventually it sinks out of sight. And now you are floating
On a box.
on this box on the river Styx.
Everybody laughed at Draugul's box. But Draugul's box saved the day.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to Hell or High Rollers. If you'd like access to loads more content, including an entire side campaign, you can sign up to our Patreon. Today's DM was Greg Tannehill. The players were Chris Leask, Ellie Morris, me, Henry Shields, and special guest Erika Ishii. The music you're listening to right now is by Max Runham, and the show's producer is Gareth Tempest.
When you get through 9 layers of hell, you'll have a hell of a story to tell. You're heading back to life, back to the grind, but it ain't that like you knew so well. Keep telling myself to stay strong. You know I ain't done nothing wrong. I can feel it in my soul that this ain't where I belong.